DCI is opening new office in Tbilisi from next year, and actually we are a lot of people from DCI here. That's because some of us are at the event, and some of us, well, me, are driving around the city trying to find the best possible location for our new office. We have a lot of partners in the EU neighborhood countries, and they're gathered today to discuss decolonialism and its significance for their respective countries. We help them to facilitate this event, and of course, we're here to support them also in person.
Is to start conversation about decoloniality.
It's very tragic for me personally and for millions of Armenians who faced another aggression from Azerbaijani side and ethnic cleansing of Armenians in Nagorno-Karabakh this year.
By either Soviet construction of a Moldovan nation, which is the political myth. The Moldovan identity is also manifested through Romanian nationalism that sees Moldova just a mere fragment of larger Romanian identity and Moldovan territory as belonging to Romania.
The topic selected for the conference, the question of decolonization, is actually not something that we have decided. The decision for this topic has been made by our partners. And this is a really, really positive thing for us, because one of the things we've worked hard for at the New Democracy Fund is to establish regional partnerships and need regional collaboration. By letting the partners collaborate and with dialogue choose a topic that they find important to address collectively, we are backing a regional network that is only being stronger in the future.
Why is it relevant to think about decolonialism in relation to Belarus today?
It's a country which was in the shadow of colonialism of Russia for many years. On one hand, of Russia, then of Soviet Union, and only recently this country started to think about itself like an independent state in this contemporary world. But it happens that immediately after getting independence, it appeared very dependent on Russia again. And our development of our self-identity as a nation continues in this shadow. That is why decolonization from Russian influence is very important for us, on one hand. On the other hand, it's very important to deny one colonial aspect, not to immediately fall into another one, not to be too dependent on the other forces, on people, organizations which try to help us, but sometimes not so sensitive to that we would like to build our own identity and maybe to build our future by our own hands, yes. And it's a difficult issue not only for us, but the same as for our neighbors, because we are sometimes perceived not as a full-scale nation, but something like a bridge between East and West, or something like that, something in between.
And to us, it's a really important and significant demonstration of how far we have come with the selection and the collaboration with our partners. It has been a very big reward to also take part in the conversations and also the topics that have been discussed. For us as a donor coming from Denmark, there are a lot of important perspectives to be aware of, and a lot of nuances in the way we approach programs and collaborations in the region, and also how we reach out to civil society representatives. So my job and my task for the last few days have been to listen to the partners' perspectives.
Which is very, very important for Georgia, because, for instance, 60% women in Georgia are economically inactive. But this is not the issue at the top of...
So we started from the smaller scale to understand what is identity and what is culture and how it's related to the environment, natural environment. And we think, and maybe we think, that culture is a result of interaction between natural landscape, like piece of land, and communities or individuals.
And to see all of these perspectives and dilemmas and nuances unfold concerning the identity of our 6 partnerships countries in 2023.